Hey guys, it's been a while since I last did a video. I've just been so busy lately and it's been rough. Christmas is coming up, so it's like, I have to, work and so on and so forth. But I'm not going to be talking about my fan fiction today or my or anything really, but I actually want to be talking about something that I was doing today. And for those of you that don't know, I am a Mormon. I am a member of the Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I grew up with certain values, certain virtues, and so on and so forth. And I just wanted to tell you guys that, I was reading my mom's journal, and it's an old journal. She's the record keeper in my family, and as I was reading it, um, I I saw some entries that that really struck my heart, and I just want to tell you guys that those of you that do have mothers, or whose mothers who either passed away, or those who don't have a good relationship, but depending on if you always butt heads or something like that. But if it wasn't for my mom, I don't think I would be here today, because there were things in the journal that she wrote that were about me, and I have to say that I'm very, very grateful to have a mom that cares for me and who loves me the way I am, and it's it's heartbreaking that I don't talk with her often, because I would be sitting at my computer. I wouldn't be really helping around the house, or really, it's just something that that people take relationships with their parents for granted. Um, I learned a lot of things from my mom in the past few years, and I'm very grateful to have her in my life, because she's always been a rock, and she's always been there for me, and you know, sometimes I think I take that for granted. She's always been very supportive, and you know, when I was growing up, I didn't really have any friends, because I'm a very eccentric person. I love being outgoing. I love talking to people and so on and so forth. But I really I really didn't have any friends when I was younger. I I'm sorry. um I had a hard childhood, because I wear hearing aids. Um I can't hear that well. I can't really you know, I can't I also have ADHD, which is why I usually bounce off the walls all the time. Um and as I was reading through my mom's journal, she she all there were a lot of entries in there that said that my mom wished that I have I have a she wishes that I could have a best friend like who she has. Her best friend, my mom has an amazing best friend that lives in Idaho, Twin Falls area, and they've been best friends for years. They're still in contact and everything. And I sort of wish that, I wish I had a friend like that. But, that's life. And, but I am grateful to have my mom as my best friend too. Because, she's always there when I need her, and, she's, she's, she and my family, my brothers, my dad, family is basically the only people you can turn to in this world nowadays, because there are people out there that will not care about you. I was reading a journal entry from my mom, and when when I was younger, in the Mormon Church, we have these things called achievement days. They're basically activities for young children. We get to learn more about what we believe in, what the gospel and such. And there was this achievement day activity. It was a mother-daughter night. My mother wasn't able to be there um, because my brother was called on a mission to Guatemala, and he was going to go to the temple. And my mom had a hard decision between going to the temple with my brother and coming with me to mother-daughter activity. She went with my brother Ben, and well, I don't remember this very well, but apparently I called her and I told her, "Mom, this is your daughter, and I miss you. I'm really homesick, and I want you to be here. Please come as soon as you get home. I miss you. Thank you." And I remember vaguely about that night, um, but I think she had a hard time too, and I don't blame her. She wanted to be there for her youngest son, and it's okay. There were other activities that we went to, and so there are hard choices in life, and I'm just glad that my mom has always been there for me, has always been, that, like I said, she's always been that steady, rock in my life. And I hope you guys don't take your parents for granted. They are there to help you, and they are there to, you know, help you get to the goal that you want to achieve in life. They want you to become successful. And you know, when it comes to supportive parents, I would say that my parents support me a lot, even though I have a tendency to be ungrateful. Um, there were more entries in there about me that I look back and I'm like, did I really do that when I was younger? And as I look through these entries, you know, I am very glad to have my mom with me right now, and I don't know what I would do without her. She is an amazing woman. I love her very, very, very much, and I wouldn't trade her for the world. And for you guys that are out there that are butting heads with your parents, or that are like, my parents are ruining my life. I can't do this anymore. I want to move on, not deal with them anymore. Don't. Do not take your parents for granted. That's all I can really say on the matter, is that, they've done so much for you. They've done everything for you. And, I, I mean, it depends on what family you're from, you know, and I can't say for myself that, you people out there, you guys say that, well, my mom, she doesn't really care about me, and it's and I feel for you guys. Those who don't have the best relationships with your mom or something like that. But but you can try to mend those bridges, And those of you that are out there, like I said, just don't take your relationships with your parents for granted, because in the future, you're going to be like, why did I not spend time with my mom anymore? Why can't I spend time with my parents anymore? Because you're so busy with work and so on. And, this is just something that, that people, like I said, take for granted. And earlier I did say that I never really had a lot of friends. I have a few friends, but they're boys. A girl having boys for friends, it's okay, I can joke around with them a lot, but sometimes I just wish I had like a female friend that I can talk to, hang out with, go to the mall, go to the movies, but I mean, it's life, but, maybe I'll find my best friend out there someday, who knows. And we're going to have so much fun. We're going to plan all these awesome outages. But right now, I'm just glad that I have girl cousins that I can hang out with in my area. And I'm just glad that I have my aunts and my mom with me, because family is that important to me. And someday when I find my best friend who doesn't care what I do, who doesn't care if I have hearing aids, you probably can't see it, but it's just hiding behind my ear. But but I hope you guys have an awesome relationship with your parents. But like I said, don't take it for granted. And I'm done with this video. My next video will be dealing with the fan fiction and so on and so forth. So, but other than that, like I hope you guys have a good night. I will see you guys later. You have a good day. All right. Love you.